10 ने टिकट लै ली है 35 पाउंड की, मतलब कि 3500 की। बस जी बैक साइड पूरी दिखा देना। ये आ जी फ्रंट साइड, आप फ्रंट साइड ते बैठे हैं। इंडियन हाई कमीशन है। देखो वाइट हाउस, अमेरिका का वाइट हाउस। आ जी गड्डी है रॉयल मेल, ये अपने चिट्ठियां चुट्ठियां जांदियां। हाँ जी दोस्तों सत श्री अकाल, की हाल चाल? ठीक ठाक। आओ तुहानू अज लंडन का सिटी टूर कराइए। 10 ने टिकट लै ली है 35 पाउंड की, मतलब कि 3500 की इंडियन। 2 घंटे का टूर है ते होप ऑन होप ऑफ बस का सारा लंडन घुमाना ते वेखी जाओ, नज़ारे लाओ हुण। ठीक है जी, ये तुहानू बस की बैक साइड पूरी दिखा देना। ये आ जी फ्रंट साइड, आप फ्रंट साइड ते बैठे हैं। ते आ सारे लोग बही जाते हैं, टूरिस्ट आई जाते। आ देखो आ बस है लंडी बस, जिन्होंने आप लंडी बस कह सकते हैं। तो इन्हें हुण सानू पूरा टूर कराना। चलो जी बने रहो फिर नाल, वेखी जाओ, लो नज़ारे।
1815 when Napoleon was defeated by Duke of Wellington. Duke of Wellington was a British general leading an Allied force against Napoleon. As we go through the arch on your left, you'll see the South Bank Centre. This was built in 1951 as part of the Festival of Britain. The basic point was to regenerate London, or this part of London, after the Second World War. It's a collection of art galleries and concert halls. As you go around to our right, you'll find we usually run over about 5 people here. No one seems to know it's a road. This is the Archduke Nice Wine Bar, and in the early evening they do like music. Very nice. We're going to go up to the traffic lights and then turn left. The traffic lights only go green for 3 seconds. So there we are, 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds and a half rather. 3 seconds and a half. There we are. So, Waterloo Station's on our right. Waterloo Station called the IMAX Cinema, a nice place to watch movies. We're going to be going over Waterloo Tree, so that's the gap between the block of flats and the South Bank Centre. So if you'd like to get your cameras ready, we'll get a nice photo of Big Ben through the London Eye.
Agora acho que a gente vai conseguir tirar uma foto boa do Big Ben que eles falam. Prepara a câmera que a gente.
Okay, so it's the back of the Royal Festival Hall, the biggest concert hall, and then on our left, there we are. Ready, ready, ready. Very good. Now, as some of you will know, Big Ben is actually just the biggest bell inside the tower. It's called the Elizabeth Tower, but everyone calls it Big Ben, so we will. The National on your right was built in the 70s, rather brutalist. The bridge over the river built by women, because men were away during the war, and it was built during the war. So it's the only bridge built by women. It's also the only bridge that's built on time and on budget. So well done, ladies. Now, if you look to your right, in the sunshine, there is St Paul's Cathedral, built by Christopher Wren. So Christopher, after the Great Fire of London, 1666, destroyed most of the city of London. Skyscrapers. Now this is the City of London, big C for city. This is a square mile in shape. It has its own Lord Mayor, its own local government, even a Somerset House. That was a naval headquarters years ago, late 18th, early 19th centuries. Now it's a court holder listing. Ahead of us you can see the traffic lights. That's just beyond the traffic lights is the very southern tip of Covent Garden. We do a walking tour. You can book it online through our website at 1:30 every day. Acting base for Sir Henry Irving, the first actor to be knighted. His business manager was Bram Stoker, who wrote Dracula. So the author of Dracula used to work just to our left history until recent years. So this is our first stop at number 1 Aldwych. And indeed the hotel on our left, nice 5-star hotel on our left, is palm tree. Swastikas were
Indian High Commission
in Indian religious history before the Nazis got hold of them. On our left, Tina Turner died recently. This is Tina, the musical about her life. Just here, yeah, that's it. Just on our right, that's Bomber Harris. Now, speaking of bombing, have a look at the church on our right. If you look at shrapnel damage and you keep following the wall round to the back, all of that's left over from German bombing in World War II. On our left now is what looks like a church. The architect George Street always wanted to design a church. It's actually the Royal Courts of Justice, where they have civil cases like Amber Heard and Johnny Depp had a libel case here before the one in America. Prince Harry's been suing newspapers. If you look straight ahead of us, you can see a dragon on a stone plinth. The dragon is a symbol of the City of London. When you go in or out of the city by road, as we'll see in the course of this tour, depending on how long you stay with us, we'll see the dragon. Now, there used to be a great big arch here, a stone arch called Temple Bar. It got too small for the traffic. It's now by the side of St Paul's Cathedral, so I'll try and point that out later. When we go past the dragon, we're in the old City of London, and we're in a city called Fleet Street. Fleet Street's where all the newspapers used to be published. They moved out in the 80s and 90s, but it's still the generic term for the newspaper industry. So if someone writes an article in a newspaper or magazine and they're talking about Fleet Street, they don't mean the shops and pubs along here, they mean the newspaper industry. Just as the people who wear the wigs and gowns in court. There's rather too much to say about everything around here, so I'm just going to point out some of the things I think you might find most interesting. But every guide that will be on this bus will tell you about slightly different things depending on what interests them.
देखो वाइट हाउस अमेरिका दा वाइट हाउस वो बनाया ओदी कॉपी बट ये चर्च है ये स्मार्ट सिटी
Everyone is moving down safely, so just very strange.
ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਹੈ ਰਾਇਲ ਮੇਲ ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਸਮਾਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਚਿੱਠੀਆਂ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਵੇਖ ਲਓ ਵਧੀਆ ਗੱਡੀ ਬਣਾਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲ ਤੇ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਡਾਕ ਪੋਸਟ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਨਾ ਉਹੀ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਹੈ ਹਾਂਜੀ